in honor of that, I have a couple of items particular to Black men. His caption from this dude, I don't know where, Don the Misfit. It says, Black men literally have no allies. They have to fight white supremacy, Asians, Mexicans, ninjas in their own community, and Black women. All right, now, if you didn't hear the video where I said it, I haven't seen Kofi in a few days. Hopefully he's enjoying himself wherever he is, whatever he's doing. That I freaking said in a whole ass video, SYSBM, child. Whew, Lord help your people. In his own community, and some wig-wearing, bad attitude, Black independent woman working directly with the system to take him down. Oh, no.
Black men don't have any allies. He got to fight white tea supremacy, Asians, Mexicans, ninjas in the community, and some wig-wearing, bad attitude, independent motherfucker that's working directly with the system to take his ass out.
Oh, wow.
We on our own. We really all we got. Oh, and also the rainbow community. They hate heterosexual BLK men too.
Oh, that is true.
Black men don't have any allies.
That is true.
He got to fight white tea supremacy, Asians, Mexicans, ninjas in.
Why are y'all worried about Asians and Mexicans? What they do? Asians and Mexicans and the rest of it I understand, but what the Asians do to you? Is it because of the Asian boycott? What the Mexicans do for you? Aren't y'all fighting to keep them to stay? Aren't y'all down there with Jasmine Crockett fighting for them to stay? I'm just asking. What the Asians do? What the Mexicans do?
In the community, and some wig-wearing, bad attitude, independent motherfucker that's working directly with the system to take his ass out. We on our own. We really all we got. Oh, and also the rainbow community. They hate heterosexual BLK men too.
Well, y'all already know that because Funky Dineva with his funky ass had to let y'all know, which I know y'all already knew, but he had to let y'all know. But speaking of the ABCDs, this just happened to come across my timeline. So I wanted to make sure that I show y'all that because I know you got to worry about Obama. Because if you say that you don't like Obama as a Black person, you know most of the colored community is not happy about that. You know they do not put up with that. That's their fave. Obama and his wife can do no wrong. They're the best of their best. They're the best. They're the best that ever did it. They might be above the Lord according to them. They might be above the Lord according to them. You can't talk about the Obamas, child. But for all those people that thought that I made this shit up, it actually is on his wife's podcast. This is where he said this. Obama says young boys need gay role models. Yes, he did.
One of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or whatever, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this. That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need.
That's what boys need. According to y'all's favorite forever president, forever first lady, because she's there, and actually the brother too, because he's there too. So in other words, y'all are no good. Sassy Straights, you already knew. But just for reiteration purposes, Obama says that if y'all have sons, and probably what's wrong with y'all, I'm interpreting now, probably what's wrong with y'all is you didn't have an ABCD in your life. So even if you're married, even if you're a strong man, you can't know everything. That's a put down right there. Then he says that your child may be confused. That's a put down right there. So they got two parents there. They can figure it the F out if there's two parents together. It ain't even like he shouldn't be saying this anyway, but it's not even like he's saying this as far as like a single mom is concerned. He talking about y'all together, y'all married, y'all in a relationship. You still need an ABCD to come in if you have a son. Let's we not forget that part. He ain't say if you have a daughter. He said if you have a son. What's this obsession with males, boys, black males? It's an obsession no matter what. I don't get it. This is weird. And the fact that people allow this to fly. Did anybody hear any outrage on it? I didn't hear anybody else talking about this mess. Nobody. But this is okay and it's acceptable. And everybody's just supposed to be like, okay. So then when Obama comes around during midterms and then 2 years from now, when more elections come through and he comes through and starts telling y'all what to do, like he chastised y'all this last time with Cam, remember this. I know y'all will. Spread it to y'all's friends, okay?
That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be
like,
everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that.
So Obama was saying some ignorant stuff and the only person that could help him would be an ABCD. So only an ABCD could help Obama if he was saying something ignorant. So if you sassy straights be saying something ignorant, all you need to do is find an ABCD, okay? Your kid calls you bruh. Your grandkid calls you bruh. Find an ABCD. Clearly they know everything, which is why somebody like Funky Dineva can come out and say all the bullshit that he's saying. Because no one is going to go against Obama. Fuck that nigga. Okay. He's just a black man. No shade, y'all. But he ain't nobody special. Okay. He was the fucking president. All right. Respect for that. But you don't have no rights to say this dumb shit. This is some ignorant shit. And I'm mad that more people aren't mad about this. It's unacceptable. This man think he can go around here saying whatever the hell it is that he wants to. Fuck that nigga. Okay. Fuck that nigga. He is not that special that he can come out here saying this shit. And I wish somebody would. It's not my lot anymore, thank God. But I wish the fuck somebody would have come to me. Not that my husband ever would. But just to come to me and say, well, Obama said. And I'd be like, fuck that nigga, okay? Because is he taking care of this place? Because if he's not, you can miss me with all that bullshit. The amount of outside influence that people allow to influence their life is amazing. It is amazing with no fucking forethought. I'm telling you, nobody will say nothing against him. Nobody. This shit is how old y'all? At least 6 months. Conveniently, it just came up. And during this men's mental health month, because he's only talking about boys, he's only talking about males. Because I ain't had a gay best friend or whatever he said. Who cares? Anyway.
Show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that.
So it sounds like maybe he's saying that straight men cannot show empathy and kindness. Is that what he's saying? So you need an ABCD in order to teach your sons, your male children, in order to be empathetic and kind.
Person in your friend group, so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or whatever.
So then if you have a boy who's gay or non-binary, so you're telling me that those parents can't figure that the fuck out, that they need your guidance on that? So if we had a son or that was gay or non-binary, we couldn't figure it out. We need Obama to tell us what to do. Oh my God, how in the hell did I live my life before all this time, before I knew who the fuck this nigga was? How did I raise these kids without him? You know that's not how the community look at it. Well, if Obama said.
They have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this. That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need.
Child. I ain't hear nobody calling that shit out. I ain't hear nobody giving one damn about the shit. Not one damn. Anyway.